Are we still muted?
No, we're not muted.
No.
Okay.
We are
Okay.
going.
Mr. Patton, how are we situated? Do we have those board members present that we anticipate are going to join?
You have 6 board members. You're missing Dale and Al, and of course Al might not make it.
Yeah, it's my understanding that Mr. Barker had a conflict. Mr. Van Stone was in the previous meeting. Let's give it just a minute and see if he joins.
Mr. Chairman, Pat McMahon.
See you on the screen, Pat. Good to hear from you.
I'm in another meeting too, and I might jump in and out if that's okay.
Okay, I think this is going to be not too long of a meeting, so we'll try and not divide your attentions.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, really, this might be 5 minutes or less, Pat.
Sounds good.
Okay, I think we'll go ahead and call this meeting to order, Mr. Patton, if you're okay with that.
Yeah, it looks like Dale is joining us right now.
Oh, there we go. Okay, we've got everybody here now. This is a special board meeting number 13-24, originating from the Idaho Water Center in Boise, and with participants on Zoom and also YouTube, I think. Okay, first order of business would be roll call, Jennifer, if you would, please.
Okay, Mr. Barker, absent. Ms. Cole-Hansen,
Here.
Mr. Gibbs,
Present.
Mr. McMahon. I see you. Mr. Olmstead,
Here.
Mr. Stevenson,
Here.
Mr. Van Stone. Dale, you're muted. Okay, I see that he's in. And Chairman Raybould.
Here.
I'm
Thank you.
here.
Thanks, Jennifer. Thanks, Dale. Okay, the next item on the agenda is groundwater to surface water conversion grants. Mr. Patton, is Neely handling that?
Yes, Neely will talk about the recommendation from the Finance Committee meeting that was held earlier this morning.
Thank you, Mr. Patton. Good morning, Mr. Chairman, members of the board. Yes, I will talk about the recommendation the Finance Committee just made to the board. There were 13 applications that were submitted for the groundwater to surface water conversion grant program. What I'm showing on the screen is the staff recommendation for funding, and this is also the Finance Committee's recommendation for funding to the full board. You'll notice here that there's 2 of the 13 that are not recommended for funding, the City of Mountain Home, both for a couple reasons, and the Raft River for a couple other reasons. Briefly, it's that City Mountain Home is a city and it wasn't eligible, as well as the source of the water was groundwater. Raft River, there was concerns over the amount of the board has already invested in that project. And with that, there'd be a little over $13 million in funds recommended for award. And I would just highlight here the top one, the Aberdeen American Falls Groundwater District. That's located near American Falls Reservoir area. Then we've got the Bingham Groundwater District. There's 4 of those. Those are in that Blackfoot to American Falls, Aberdeen area. Then the Bonneville Jefferson Groundwater District. There's 2 of those, for the Osgood Pipeline and the Brett Jensen's Farm. That's north of Idaho Falls, generally. I think you all know where the City of Mountain Home is. The Magic Valley Groundwater District, that's with the Minidoka to Twin Falls area. And then the Raft River, I believe you're all aware of where that is. That's between Burley and Pocatello, Burley and American Falls. And then the Snake River Valley Irrigation District, that's between Blackfoot and Idaho Falls, on the east side of the river, I believe. And that's to follow up on a question from the Finance Committee from Mr. Olmstead. And with that, I would draw your attention to a resolution that staff has prepared. Here's the resolution to award funds. I draw your attention to the last couple whereases, whereas you received 13 applications, whereas today, December 16th, the Finance Committee met and made a recommendation, and that's what I just showed you on the screen. So now you're to consider this resolution. You can now therefore be it resolved, the board approves the award of groundwater to surface water grants from the water management account as specified in attachment A to this resolution. And with that, I would stand for any questions.
Okay, thank you, Neely. Board members, do you have any questions for Neely regarding the recommendations of the Finance Committee or the resolution before us?
Mr. Chair, this is Joanne.
Yes.
I move to adopt the resolution to award the fund based on the attachment.
Okay. All right, I have a motion. Is there a second?
I'll second that motion.
Okay. That's a tie between Mark and Dale, Jennifer, however you want to record that. Okay, I have a motion and second. Is there any further discussion? Okay, not hearing any further discussion, I'll call for a roll call vote, please, Jennifer.
Mr. Barker absent. Ms. Cole-Hansen,
Aye.
Mr. Gibbs,
Aye.
Mr. McMahon,
He signed it, aye. Yeah.
thank you, I missed. Mr. Olmstead,
Aye.
Mr. Stevenson,
I should probably abstain.
Mr. Van Stone,
Aye.
and Chairman Raybould.
Aye. Motion carries. Okay, thank you very much, Neely. The next item on the agenda is non-action items for discussion. Mr. Patton, do we have any other items for discussion?
Not today, Mr. Chairman.
Okay, any board members have anything they'd like to discuss?
Mr. Chairman, just a comment that this is Brian.
Yeah.
Brian O. I'm happy to see Snake River Valley applying for some of this. They've been under the radar, it seems like, for a long time. So I think it's an important area for aquifer health. That's all.
Okay. All right, any other board members? Okay, that sounds like the end of the meeting. I would like to wish everyone a Merry Christmas and an enjoyable holiday. I assume we'll be picking back up the torch and moving forward shortly after the holidays. So to staff and all, appreciate every one of you. With that, I'd entertain a motion to adjourn.
I so move.
Okay, is there a second?
Second.
Been moved and seconded. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. We are adjourned. Have a good day, everyone.